Good morning and welcome to the Breakfast Express Show. This is MITV Plus, just in case you don't know. But I know that you know anyway, and you also know that you are on the right station and at the right time. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's have breakfast together. We're going to be looking at what the papers will serve for breakfast as well. We're going to serve you breakfast. It's just going to be a complete and very nourishing meal. So don't go anywhere. I'm delighted to be here. My name is Tong Adirele. Always a pleasure. And of course, I can say with so much confidence that it's always a pleasure too for my darling Okwe. Okwe, good morning.
Well, it's a weekend, and it's a pleasure to be here. My smile is different on
No,
Friday.
yeah, no, but it's not the kind of smile that I normally see on a Friday.
Yeah, because I was tired.
You're tired.
Yeah, I'm a bit
Okay.
tired. It's been a very long week, and but we're here, and then we have to get the job done. So I'm supposed to do. Okay, let's get into the conversation. A big
right,
shout out to the producers of this show, by the way, giving me a task this morning. Okay, so in a bold to ensure that Nigerians can now borrow their way smoothly from one end of the country to the other, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has graciously decided that a modest $516.3 million loan is exactly what the nation needs to finally experience a joy of uninterrupted highways. The request, neatly packaged in a letter and ceremoniously unveiled at the Senate by Godswill Akpabio, politely asked the lawmakers to approve yet another addition to Nigeria's ever-growing collection of loans. This time, with the help of the Deutsche Bank, because when in doubt, go international. The loan will reportedly fund the Section 1, Section 1A and 1B of the ambitious Sokoto-Badagry Superhighway, a 1,000-kilometer stretch designed to connect multiple states and, more importantly, connect future generations to the depths of the present. Once completed, well, the timeline is always subject to the usual Nigerian shortly. The highway is expected to reduce travel time, improve safety, and stimulate economic activities, assuming, of course, that travelers can afford the fuel, the tolls, and the emotional strength required to enjoy it. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the show today.
Okay, so that one was very clear. Okwe just reeled it out for you. I saw it yesterday, or was it earlier this morning, and I'm saying to myself, not again.
Yet again.
Oh my!
It should be not
Okwe, you
again,
need to.
but it is yet again.
No, Okwe, we need to remember the dates. I told you to remember a particular date. I said write it down.
That should be April 16th.
April 16th.
When we said that we have borrowed over 80 trillion in the first quarter of 2026.
And we're not, for now,
we're still in April.
No, but for now, that statement said that for now, we were not going to.
Okay, that was when
and
the former Minister of Finance said was telling IMF that for now, we are not borrowing. That was about 2 weeks ago.
And I told you, I said, mark the dates. I said that?
Sometimes in April, a lot of things happen. Well, sometimes in April is the name of a movie. And so because we have a lot of things wrapped in so much satire that is going on in this country, the loans are endless. But you know what? It's a responsibility on you and I. Generations unborn, and I go pay the money.
Well, I really wish this was a topic for discussion. And I, my hands are tied because we have to take a break and we have other things, on the rundown for the program. But this is something we should be looking at, discussing, dissecting, and, if possible, making suggestions and providing layman solutions, because we have always been seen as laymen that we don't understand the runnings
of the work. We don't understand for us to continue to borrow despite a windfall.
I don't get it, but it's time for us to take a commercial break, and when we return, there'll be more. Stay tuned.
Well, I have a feeling things are about to change.
The new season of the hit series Wura is coming to Africa Magic.
You don't say.
Here's everything you need to know about the woman behind the name to get ready.
This is well.
Wura is the ruthless CEO of Frontline Gold Mine.
We're going to build our paradise here on earth.
She'll do anything to maintain her power and perfect image. Lies, fraud, and of course, murder.
Let the dead state hit her.
Many try to take her down, but she always claws her way back to the top.
I have a plan.
That is, until she discovers that the last person she murdered is her own abandoned daughter. The once unbreakable Wura begins to fall apart, and her empire of gold crumbles around her. But she would rather die than have the world discover who she truly is. Catch Wura Season 4 on Africa Magic Showcase and available to all on Africa Magic Family.